An elite notary in my Facebook family. Tonight, we want to talk about whether it's worth it. What do I mean by is it worth it? Well, I want to know when you think about the things that you wish you could do, your dreams, your business goals, your health goals, are they worth it? I think a lot of the times we make these goals. I want to lose 5 pounds. I want to start a new business. I want to be able to, know, travel more, whatever your dream may be. And we just throw it out there. We don't put anything behind it, right? We've got to put action behind it. So is it worth the action? Is your health worth the action? Is a business worth the action? And maybe you make promises to yourself all the time, like, okay, well, tomorrow for sure, I am going to be consistent. I am going to wake up and eat that healthy breakfast that I keep saying I bought the ingredients. They're right in the kitchen. I'm going to definitely go for that walk I keep talking about. I'm absolutely going to reach out to that new potential business partner, whatever it may be, and then you don't do it. If your dream is worth it, and I'm going to tell you right now it is, I'm going to tell you right now it is because it is your dream, then it is worth it. And if you're not acting on it, there's something blocking you. It's not just about you being motivated. It's not just about you being frustrated. It's not just about COVID. It's not just about 2022. There's something blocking you. And in most occasions, that is fear. And until you overcome that block, whatever it may be, you're going to prevent yourself. You're going to self-sabotage and you're not going to follow through on those dreams. Time will pass, and that's not what I want for you, right? I want you to be able to grow your business, to be able to find new partners, to be able to find new opportunities, and to be able to live the life that you truly want to live. If you've got a goal or a dream and you don't do anything to pursue them, if you've promised yourself you're going to do it and you're not doing it, there's something behind that, a fear, a limitation, a trauma. A lot of the times, right? Trauma can be very layered, and that might be what you're dealing with. Like I've always said I would go to Europe, but now I'm afraid to travel. Unpack that and see if you can work through that. See if that fear is actually still realistic. See if that trauma is still really applicable. And is your dream worth it? Is your health worth it? Are your goals worth it? Moving beyond those blocks. Is it worth moving beyond them? Right now, I want you to make a list of 5 things. 5 things that you know you want to do. Maybe it's something you've always said you wanted to do. Maybe it's something that's easy and simple and you want to do it as soon as possible, right? I need to make sure I get the refrigerator in the garage fixed. It could be small. It could be a task like that. It could be I'm ready to start a new business. Wildly big. It could be whatever you want. But if you make a list of 5 things that you know you want to make progress towards, and then over the next 6 months, you focus like a laser beam on those 5 things and you write about them, think about them, and talk about them as if they've already happened. One of ours is that we're leveling up to 7 figures annually, right? And so I write that every day. I easily earn, and I break it down to the month and I break it down to the date because my goal needs to be very specific. And I talk about reverse engineering that. How am I arcing to that? Now, I write that it happens by the end of 2023. It could happen earlier. I used to write 1 million. Now I write 7 figures because I don't want to limit myself. And I'm trying to really be proactive and strategic about how that arc might look. That's a really big goal. I've got 2 6-figure businesses, but that's multiplying that by 5, right? I'm not intimidated by that. What if I only get halfway there? That's still a pretty amazing lifestyle shift, right? So I don't want you to think about it in terms of, I want to lose 10 pounds and I only lost 3, so I failed, right? I want you to think about my goal, of course, is to get to 10. But if I get to 3, then way to go. And then for the next 6 months, make a goal for another 5. But unless we focus on our goals, unless we believe our goals are worth it, unless we are willing to move beyond fear and walk through a brick wall for some of them, there's not really going to be anything that happens. No one is going to show up and go, excellent news. I wanted to let you know you're on schedule for next week. You are going to be losing 10 pounds rapidly in the most healthy way you can imagine, right? Things take time, they take consistency, and they take us consistently pushing them forward. Now, you can change your life dramatically in just a few months. I've done it myself. I know it's possible. And when you add in the time to do it, that's what makes all the difference. But another thing that makes all the difference is having the right people around you, cheering for you, giving you resources, providing an example of what it could be like. And so I want to invite you to join us in the Resilient and Successful Lifestyle for Families. It's actually now Resilient and Successful Families Facebook group, where there's tons of stuff in the guide section, and it leads to the sort of things and the sort of goals and the sort of community that's going to support you in there. I also, if you're looking to start a new business, teach the signature loan signing program with American Elite Notary. That's my other business. And I love this because it's so low cost and high impact. Anybody can do it, and you can work on your time. Let's say your goal is to earn another $250 a month. This would be achievable through that with 2 appointments. Pretty cool, right? There are things that can really help move the needle on the problems that you're working on the dreams and goals that you have. And I want to invite you to be a part of groups and a part of brainstorming and a part of focusing for the next 6 months to see what progress you make. And we're going to be checking back in to see how that's going. I've got a couple of my goals. I'll share more in tomorrow's video when I see you back here live around 5. And trust me, my friend, when I tell you, it's